Namaste, I am Manjula. Welcome to Manjula's Kitchen. Spinach Almond Paratha, a delightful treat. There are many variations of paratha, most of which are made with whole wheat flour, atta. Paratha can be plain or stuffed with various fillings. Almond spinach paratha is a healthy version of paratha. To make these parathas, I have used the flour, whole wheat flour, almond flour, spinach and some spices to enhance the flavor. This recipe will make 4 parathas. First I am going to make the dough. So here I have 1 cup of whole wheat flour, atta, half cup of almond flour, half a teaspoon of salt, namak, 1 teaspoon of cumin seed, jeera, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, kali mirch, 1/8 teaspoon of asafetida, hing, 1 tablespoon of oil, and 1½ cup of chopped spinach. I like to use chopped spinach instead of spinach. I don't blend it because this gives a different texture and it looks better. So here I have 1½ cup of chopped spinach. Then mix everything together, rubbing with your fingers. So everything should be incorporated nicely. So it looks just right, very grainy. So now I am going to use the chilled water to make the dough. So just use the water slowly. Dough should be it should be stiff. And just make sure everything comes together. And just use enough water to bind the dough together. So like I said, dough should be stiff, not very soft, because it's going to sit for about 15 minutes and after it rests, it gets a little soft. So we are going to wait about 15 minutes before we make parathas. It has been about 15 minutes, and as I said that after keeping it, dough won't be very stiff, and as you see it has become very soft. And I forgot to mention that I had used about 1/3 cup of chilled water to make the dough. So I have oiled my palms, so I will just roll this between my palms. And divide the dough in 4 equal parts. So roll each dough using the dry flour, atta. Roll them in about 3-inch circle and put few drops of oil and fold it again and put few more drops and fold it again, making it triangle. So do all the 4 of them same way, and this is a very important part of making the paratha right. After this, I am ready to roll the paratha and cook them over the skillet. Usually Indian breads are cooked over the skillet. So I am ready to make the paratha. Heat is on medium, and while the skillet is getting hot, I am going to roll the paratha. Put the dough in dry flour and roll it about 6 to 8 inch. And if it is sticking, just put little more dry flour and roll it again. So this is just looking right. So we have to make sure the skillet is ready. For that, I will just drop just few drops of water, and it is sizzling. It is saying, okay, I am ready. You can start making the paratha. You have to wait for about 1 minute till the paratha from the top you will see it has started getting dry and maybe little bit bubbles. In meantime, I can roll the another paratha. Same way, use the dry flour, and if it is sticking, use the more flour. And as you see, this paratha from the top it is dry, so it's time to turn it over. And you will see very light brown spots, not too much, just very light. Again, wait for about half a minute and put about half a teaspoon of oil over the paratha. Using the spatula, just spread it and turn it over. So it is already catching the beautiful color. Make sure you press the paratha while you are cooking. This will assure the paratha will cook evenly from in and out, and it will also help giving the good color. Just few more drops of oil. And it's time to turn it. And it's looking just perfect. It has a nice color and it looks very tempting, and this is cooked. So this will take about 2 minutes to cook each paratha. Not more than that. So let's turn it over again to see if this side is ready. Yes. Okay. So I will take this out over the paper towel and do the another paratha. So I will serve these parathas with yogurt. So I will put little salt over the yogurt. And this is a roasted cumin seed powder and little red chili powder. And I will also serve this with tamarind sweet and sour chutney, and in that I am going to put some small cut bananas. And then just fold the parathas and put it in the plate. Spinach almond parathas are looking yummy. Today I am going to serve this with yogurt and sweet and sour tamarind chutney with bananas. This chutney's recipe you can see on my website. I have done it before. Enjoy it. If you like the recipe, share with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell icon. Till we meet again, check out more recipes on manjulaskitchen.com.